Yeah.
Today is our first Five on Friday episode. So we used the hive mind of our Patreon family members to help us kind of figure out what our first ever Five on Friday list should be. And today's list is 5 things that we think you should know about Five2Go. We thought that was a good one to start with.
Yeah.
Right? So we're gonna bring these to you throughout our day. We have a moving day today, and then we're gonna go across the water and visit some family. So we're gonna kind of take you through our day as we answer these questions. So first up, bright and early, walking the dog. Number 1, we are huge geeks.
Absolutely.
Like crazy huge geeks.
Yes.
We met while playing, well, not from playing EverQuest, but we were both playing EverQuest while we met. And then when WoW came out, we started playing that and have been. We played like every day until Tara was born, and then it slows down with kids, but we've been bouncing back and forth in and out of it. We play everything else that comes across. I don't know how many hours you have in Skyrim.
And Dragon Age.
Oh my lord, Inquisition. Yeah, so video games for sure.
Yes.
Movies and TV and stuff. We are Whovians, brown coats, Trekkies. We love everything Star Wars except for those first 3 that we don't talk about. What else?
Buffy.
Oh my god, Buffy. And
Love
Angel.
Buffy. Yes.
Yeah, we watched all those at least 4 or 5 times.
Absolutely.
What else we got? Oh, I've got a 42 tattooed on my arm. Bonus points if you know what that's from.
Comment down below.
Yeah. When we lived back in the Sticks and Bricks for about 6 years, we had a monthly board game night. We would try to do at least one Saturday a month. But we're talking like real board games, not Monopoly and all that other crap. We're talking like Small World and Wiz War and Elder Sign and stuff like that. Real games, good games. So if you need any recommendations, let me know.
Expensive boxes.
Yeah. Yep. And also I'm in a D&D group. We've been playing every Tuesday except for maybe 4 or 5 Tuesdays for almost 5 years now. It's been really hard from the road. I haven't been able to dial in from the road, but I'm hoping to play while I'm here in town. So we're nerds. We're geeks. We're big everything. So that's number 1. So now we gotta pack up and get this thing hooked back up to that thing, which we haven't done for like 11 days now. We'll see if we remember how to do it.
Probably not.
So we'll check back in with you a little bit later today with number 2. Okay, that was a lot of stuff to put away. We are ready to hook up the truck, but before we get the truck sticking out there on the road, we wanted to share number 2 with you. Number 2 is kind of about how we started in this and how we knew nothing about a year ago. When we decided to do this like full time, the one day we were like, all right, let's do this. Let's get everything together, figure out what we need to do to make this happen. I had never set foot in an RV in my life, and I was like committing to living in one.
Yeah.
So that's kind of ridiculous.
We had never owned a big truck.
Oh, never had a diesel.
Nope. We'd never towed anything any length of time or of any size.
Yep.
It
I've
was
never
just...
been in an RV campground. We both done tent camping.
Yeah. We drove around to all the local RV campgrounds to kind of see what we were getting ourselves into and how we were going to live for the next couple of years, maybe. So it was kind of a big adjustment for us, but we've been really successful. It's been a good year.
I think so, yeah. It's not hard.
No, it's really not. It's really not, especially if you're super noob.
Yeah, people think RVing is like super hard. There's lots of moving parts. There's lots of things to consider. I mean, you go slow, take your time, ask questions. The community's fantastic.
Yep. And then you just have a routine of what you're doing. The hard stuff, you just get into a routine of doing it, and it's really easy.
Yeah, so if you ever are thinking about doing something like this or anything else that is difficult or unknown or scary, go for it. If you think you'll love it, just go for it.
There's always people to help.
Yep, always. All right, let's get this thing hooked up.
Let's do it.
Go about an hour down the road, and then we'll get unhooked, and then we'll see you on that side.
The third thing that you should know about us, we travel and pretty much do everything in our lives frugally.
Yeah.
We stay at the cheapest, nicest places we can find. So that usually ends up being state parks, in the Thousand Trails campsites, or county parks or city parks. And now that we're off season, there's a lot more things that kind of open up to us up in this area. So we try to look for the biggest bang for our buck. And this goes for campsites, this goes for food. We usually shop at Walmart or at food outlets like Aldi or the grocery outlet out west.
I love the grocery outlet.
We like to find good deals. We're not couponers, but we like to find good deals.
We are jealous of couponers though.
Yes. We also do the same thing with our clothing. All of the kids' clothes, if we can find them at a consignment store or at Goodwill or another thrift store, we try to get things there because you can find really good quality items.
We find brand new things at Goodwill all the time.
Yeah.
And they're going to grow out of them in 6 months anyway. So.
Exactly.
Or like Tara, she's going to slide down a rock and rip a hole in her pants the day after we buy them.
Right.
So why spend $40 at the Gap
when we can send 3?
3 at Goodwill. So.
Right. So we do that, and same thing with some shoes we can find there if they're shoes that they don't wear all the time. I don't mind doing that.
Bikes.
Oh yeah,
Secondhand bikes.
All the bikes that we've owned.
10, $20. Again, they grow out of them in 6 months.
And we keep ours outside all the time because of the way we travel. So I'm not going to spend $80 on a bike that's going to sit outside
and
every
get
day.
rained on and rust. And,
So we are frugal people.
And even on our honeymoon, we went to New York City for our honeymoon. We stayed in a hostel because we weren't there for a hotel. We were there to see the city.
Right.
And then when we fly, like we've flown to Denver a couple times,
I fly
we'll take red eye, cheapest, whatever. We're not there to, sit back and have a steak dinner. We just want to get there and spend our money on experiences, not creature comforts, not travel.
Yeah.
So, and that has translated really well to RV life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you can spend $0 a night if you're boondocking, or you can spend $180 a night if you're going to some big fancy resort. It's not us. No.
That's number 3.
Yep. So fact number 4 that you should know about Five2Go is we're going to tell you, it's kind of a fun one, what we wanted to be when we grew up. And mine is ironic because the first thing I can remember wanting to be, and for like the longest amount of time, because of course every kid wants to be an astronaut and firefighter and all that, but for the longest amount of time I wanted to be a veterinarian. However, it is extremely good that did not pan out. Aaron's already laughing, because I developed allergies to literally every animal on the planet in my late teens. So if I had been going through high school and applying to colleges for veterinary medicine and all that stuff, and I had developed these allergies, that would have just been awful. So it's a good thing that didn't work out.
What did I want to be when I grew up? Well, I wanted to be a Disney princess. Don't laugh. I really, really wanted to be a Disney princess at Disney World, singing one of the Disney princess parts, whether it was Belle or probably Belle. Belle's my favorite Disney princess. I even went to school to try and be that kind of person that sung for a living and was a vocal performance major. Towards the end of my college career, I kind of realized that I wanted to get married and I wanted to have children and more of a stable kind of life. And now we're doing this. So I immediately went into a graduate program that was not in music, and got a degree in early childhood special education. So I did get to sing to small people every day, just not at Disney World. I did it in a classroom with young children with special needs. We are on the ferry, and if you've seen our first video, like the first one Five2Go ever did, it's not very good, but...
We watched it the other day, so you don't have to.
Oh, yeah. But we were on this ferry on the way over to look at RVs for one of the first times. Yep. And so it's a little symbolic that we're back here again. Our last thing that you should know about Five2Go, for now, is that April is a huge birthday month for us. My birthday, Brian's birthday, Tara's birthday, Ben's birthday, my brother, Brian's brother, my mother, Brian's grandmother, my grandmother, all have their birthdays in April.
It's like Christmas part 2.
Really, it is. Christmas in spring. I hope you enjoyed our first 5 on Friday. And if you have suggestions for what you would like to hear for our 5 on Friday, leave them down below or on our Facebook page. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Visit us at Five2Go.com and check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/Five2Go.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.